Good morning, everybody.
We thought we'd bring you a short Sunday morning video because we got some bad news about Buster.
Yeah.
But we're going to go into that later because we have to do a delivery first.
And we got to get hustling because we got to be there in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I still got to go get that trailer loaded, so.
Yeah, but I wanted to just take a second too and thank everybody for the well wishes. I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, now I've got it. So,
Phil unfortunately isn't, so.
whatever.
All right, we got to get going and do this delivery first, and we'll get back to you.
We'll talk to you in a minute. Couple bundles of kindling. All right, so we just got back from doing that delivery, and I wanted to kind of touch on the bad news about old Busty here. It just stopped wanting to go down through the wood yesterday. It had no power, and it's kind of a dead giveaway. Any of you that ever seen this, when this thing's not running, the head will go down just under its own weight, and it's not. It's stuck right there, but Dana was here last night and played with it, and he's thinking just as well. I mean, it's probably something up in the cylinder here, but he's got to get some pressure gauges to test it first. But I'm going to fire it up just to show you guys. I mean, yeah, it's a crotchy piece of wood, but I'll just try and split it out here on the edge, and I'll show you that it's got nothing for power. Well, there, it split that piece, but well, all right, it's going to make a wire out of me. It should be able to split that, you guys. All right, of course it's going to make a liar out of me, but it just doesn't have any power to split. What is wiggling and jiggling? I'd say the wind on the roof. Okay. It just doesn't have any popcorn under the hood, I guess. Something is definitely up. And it doesn't take long for the cylinder and the tank oil to heat up too. So something's getting restricted. Something went bad in there. I'm sure Dana will figure it out. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And if it does, we'll pull this right out of the lineup, bring the axis over here. I'll probably have to take the log lift off and spread things apart, because having this hopper feeder, you guys, to feed really doubles the production. And being over there, we have to bring the wood around and take it out of the bucket. It's just so much quicker with the hopper feeder. But we'll see. We've still got the show we got to go to, the Woodsman's Day show Monday. And then after that, we're headed down to Paul Bunyan. And by the time we get back, I guess if Dana don't have it fixed, then we'll do the swap-a-rooney and get it all in line here with the Axis. But I think for right now, I might fire up the Axis and split later, but in the last video we had that piece of wood or some logs that we had gotten, and we still don't know what it is. We did have another person stop by and look at it, and they're thinking it might be Siberian elm. Even they weren't real sure. It's not something native around here, obviously, because we would all know what it is. But we'll bring you over there and I'm going to show it to you. But I think I'm going to pick one of them up and bring it over and go put it on the sawmill, because I want to see what it looks like to take a slice off in it. And we'll try that. All right, so I got down into it a little bit here so we can at least see what things are going to look like. I've got the hose here just so we can rinse it off. That's some pretty looking stuff. I mean, I still don't think that it's oak. I'm really not sure, you guys. God, I wish I could figure this out, what it is, but it's definitely pretty. I think when my cousin Lyle comes down, I'll send him home with a log to put on his mill, and I'll let him saw it out, because I don't do much sawing for hardwood just because I don't have a whole lot of use for it. But I really don't want to saw up something that I don't know what it is, so I still might take a few more cuts off in it. Maybe I'll just let it be for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, this cold is kicking my butt, but You know what we ought to do? We ought to go over to that log pile so I can at least show you guys the pile that this come from. And some of them have the bark on it, because I'm really counting on you guys to help me figure out what this is. So let's go over and look at the bark on the other ones. All right, so this is the dead standing stuff that I was showing you. But this over here is the same tree, you guys, or there was a couple trees there, so that you can actually get a good look at the bark on a few of these. And the little nubbies and stuff that's sticking off in it. I mean, I don't know if that's just from where it's been limbed up over the years, those things, but I mean, that looks like elm bark to me. But then you jump down to, well, I mean, I think this is the same tree. It all come from the same batch, but this bark looks different than this bark. So I don't know, you guys. It's just one of them things. I don't know, but I know it's going to make good firewood, but I hate to waste it if it could be a decent saw log. So maybe I'll just take the crappy stuff and cut that up into firewood, and I'll let my cousin look at it. He's been an arborist all his life too, and I think he's going to come down later this week and probably take a stick of this home with him, and he'll put it on his mill and see what he can do with it. All right, so we're kind of jumping around here from the sawmill up to this, because I just remembered this. A few videos ago, somebody had asked about these log bunks that we have on the trailer, and I figured it was worth taking a minute just to explain how we built these. My son and I built these. Well, he welded them. I was just there for moral support, I guess. But it's 4-inch channel iron. And how tall are they? I don't know. 30 inches tall. But you can take them in and out. Originally, that's not how I had them. I had some store-bought 4x4s, because that's what fits down in between this triangled plate. And I can give you some measurements you can see. Oh, looks like they're about 11 inches by 11 inches. It just adds some support. But I had drilled holes because I figured I had to have these 4x4s bolted into it. And to do it all over again, I'm going to get rid of these bolts and make it just so that I can easily take these out and drop these in. Because when both sides are bolted together, it takes 2 people to take them out and lug them off the trailer if you need the trailer for something else. So I like this setup better, and you just drop the 4x4 in there with the help of a hammer. And you can turn any trailer that has stake pockets into a log bunk. I mean, they're really not that difficult to make. It's just, like I said, channel iron, some triangle flat steel, weld them together, leave enough space. I don't know if you can get a good view of that, but I don't think I'd put the bolts in it. That way you could just drop a 4x4 in and go and do it all yourself. But that's all. I wanted to wrap that up because somebody had asked. But I don't know what we're gonna do next. I don't know if I'm gonna fire up that splitter or not, because I should go down and put some time on the axis, but I'm really not feeling it, you guys. This cold's, it's definitely kicking in now. So I don't know. We'll see where this goes. We're trying to keep this video short, so we'll see. All right, so we made it over here to the axis, you guys. But I'm just not feeling it, to be quite honest with you. I'm thinking, I think I'd rather just go home and sit out on the deck and sit in a lawn chair and...
Who are you?
Yeah, I know.
You never hear that out of his mouth.
I'm not feeling it at all, but maybe a little bit of Captain's in my Mountain Dew. And I'll fire up some woodhound videos and get caught up on those. That'd be good to do.
There you go. You can sit out on the deck and get some fresh air.
Yeah.
That way you'll be outside, and
Yeah, I'd much rather be outside.
that would be great. I have plenty of stuff I can do. I always do.
You're not going to stay here and run the axis and keep filling the trailer? We need
probably.
more boiler wood.
Probably not.
Well, when you were sick, you went home and I stayed here and did the boiler wood.
I know.
It doesn't work that way, does it, guys?
No.
Funny how that happens. I bet they know how this works.
But
so.
when I'm home, I cook dinner and, do all the things. You don't do that there, do you? So we're even. Anyway.
I can cook.
No, you can't.
Right out of a can.
Yeah, whatever. I think you're better off just doing what you do.
We did tell him we were going to keep this short.
Yeah, so
we
that's what we're going to do.
ought to do that and let them go. Scenes where this is an extra video on a Sunday morning.
Right. So, short and sweet, but thanks for coming along and hanging out with us for a little bit. And
we'll catch you on the next one.
We always do.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome. You're outdoors in the 608. My name's Jeremiah. I appreciate you stopping by.